Have you ever wondered what happens when a beloved childhood game meets your morning meal? What if I told you that Twister, that colorful mat game that had you tangled up like a pretzel, actually inspired one of the most creative breakfast recipes you've never heard of? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to make Twister catch breakfast that will revolutionize your mornings and impress everyone at your breakfast table. Picture this. It's 1966, and while families across America are spinning the Twister wheel and contorting themselves into impossible positions, creative home cooks are watching their kids play and thinking about food. The vibrant colors, the circular motions, the unexpected combinations. Sound familiar? That's because the same principles that make Twister so engaging also make for an incredibly dynamic breakfast experience. Now, before we dive into this recipe, let me ask you something. How many times have you stood in your kitchen on a busy morning, staring at the same boring breakfast options? Cereal again? Toast again? The beauty of Twister Catch Breakfast lies in its unpredictability and visual appeal, just like the game that inspired it. The concept is surprisingly simple, yet brilliant. Imagine creating a breakfast that captures the essence of Twister's colorful chaos, but transforms it into something delicious and nutritious. We're talking about a meal that looks like art, tastes incredible, and brings that same playful energy to your morning routine. Let's start with the foundation. The base of your Twister Catch Breakfast is what I call the color wheel pancake. This isn't your ordinary pancake batter. We're creating 4 different colored batters using natural ingredients that pack both flavor and nutrition. Red comes from pureed strawberries or raspberries, creating a sweet and tangy base. Yellow gets its vibrant hue from turmeric and a touch of banana, adding earthiness and natural sweetness. Green emerges from spinach or kale blended so smoothly you won't taste the vegetables, just see their beautiful color. Blue, the trickiest color, comes from blueberries pureed and strained, though some creative cooks use butterfly pea flower tea for a more intense shade. Here's where the Twister element really comes into play. Instead of making separate pancakes, you're going to create one large pancake with all 4 colors swirled together. Heat your griddle or large pan to medium heat. Using squeeze bottles or spoons, drop each colored batter in dots across the cooking surface, just like the colored circles on a Twister mat. Then comes the fun part. Using a toothpick or skewer, create swirl patterns that blend the colors without completely mixing them. The result is a breakfast masterpiece that looks like an edible Twister mat. But we're not stopping there. The catch element of Twister Catch Breakfast comes from the toppings and the way you serve it. Remember how Twister players had to reach across the mat to different colored circles? Your breakfast works the same way. Each color section of your pancake gets a different topping that complements its flavor profile. The red strawberry section gets a dollop of cream cheese mixed with honey and vanilla. The yellow turmeric banana area receives a sprinkle of granola and a drizzle of maple syrup. Your green veggie section, which might sound odd, but trust the process, gets topped with a small portion of scrambled eggs and a dash of everything bagel seasoning. The blue blueberry section receives a handful of fresh berries and a light dusting of powdered sugar. Now here's where psychology meets breakfast. Just like Twister creates anticipation and excitement about where the spinner will land next, eating this breakfast creates a similar experience. Each bite offers a different flavor combination, keeping your taste buds engaged and making the meal feel like an adventure rather than a routine. The preparation ritual becomes part of the experience too. Making Twister Catch Breakfast isn't just about the end result, it's about the process. Kids love helping with the color creation, and adults find the swirling meditative. It transforms your kitchen into a creative space and your morning into something special. Let's talk timing, because I know you're thinking this sounds complicated for a busy morning. Here's the secret. Prep work makes all the difference. You can prepare your colored batters the night before and store them in the refrigerator. The actual cooking time is about the same as regular pancakes. maybe an extra minute or two for the swirling technique. The nutritional benefits surprise most people. By incorporating fruits and vegetables into the base, you're getting vitamins, antioxidants, and fiber before you even add toppings. The varied toppings ensure you're hitting different nutrient groups, from protein in the eggs, to healthy fats in the granola, to natural sugars from the fruits. But here's what really makes people fall in love with Twister Catch breakfast. It brings back that sense of play we often lose in our daily routines. There's something magical about starting your day with colors and creativity. It sets a positive tone that carries through your entire morning. The social aspect can't be ignored either. This breakfast becomes a conversation starter, a photo opportunity, and a shared experience. Families find themselves gathering around the breakfast table instead of grabbing food on the go. Friends visiting for brunch remember this meal long after they've left your home. For those concerned about dietary restrictions, the beauty of this recipe lies in its adaptability. Gluten-free flour works perfectly for the pancake base. Dairy-free milk substitutes maintain the same consistency. Even the toppings can be modified to accommodate various dietary needs without losing the visual impact or the fun factor. The technique improves with practice, just like the original Twister game. Your first attempt might not look perfect, but it will still taste amazing and bring joy to your morning. As you get more comfortable with the color combinations and swirling patterns, you'll develop your own signature style. So there you have it. Twister Catch Breakfast combines the playful spirit of a classic game with the satisfaction of a delicious, nutritious meal. It proves that breakfast doesn't have to be boring, and that a little creativity can transform the most ordinary morning into something extraordinary. Try making this colorful creation tomorrow morning, and don't forget to share your results. Your morning routine will never be the same again, and neither will your appreciation for the simple joy of playing with your food.